Your girlfriend's a whore. I'm very senile. I love that they have him in the game though. That's really, really cool. There's a thing on the ground that summons it, but there's nothing that tells you that that's what it does or anything like that. Like this game, it is all about figuring things out for yourself. People can leave messages, but there isn't really a message you can leave that teaches you that, you know? Okay, this. Yeah, I mean, like, there was one that said, "You bastard ahead." That's usually the go-to one for, like, this is the thing that you've been trying to do. But it also doesn't always... Oh my god, if I die to the thing, it doesn't even usually kill me. I figured out how to bait the one type of enemy. Oh, that was the other thing. I don't think I had a single backstab in my entire first playthrough this. But then, in this one, I've realized that if you just figure out how to backstab an enemy, that enemy never is a threat to you again. And that it's kind of like another way that it kind of keeps, you know, stays fresh on subsequent playthroughs. I have no fucking idea how I'm gonna beat this guy. That's what I have to do. I am gonna try to kill this dude what's shooting arrows at me like a son of a bitch. So can the bow and arrow guys. We have the same problem. I wonder if you aren't supposed to use the special new bow against these guys. Oh, god damn it. Explode? Oh, I should go for the ground under him, maybe. Oh, that almost got him. Oh, no. Well, I have like 12 more arrows now. Oh, this actually hurts him. Easier than that Mary Jane piss. Is that a rapper? It's Silver Sable. I don't know if that's actually correct. I doubt it is. Okay. Wish me luck. I have to try to run past this guy now. I won't help, but thank you. Actually, no, luck is the only thing that could make a difference here. To any of my 0 viewers, if you know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here, please leave a comment. Are you? You're not. It's like, don't lie to me. I can look and see that it says 0 viewers. Damn it. Please live. No! Okay, so, like, I actually know how to do this now. I was so stupid in my first playthrough. I never thought to just use the fucking bow and arrow that they give you. They, they give you the bow that the dude's using that makes explosive... No, it's fine. I totally understand. They give you the bow that the guy uses to blow up the ground in you. No, I just now got it. I might have used an explosive arrow or something on him, but like they have this bow that's special ability is that you can shoot an arrow and if it hits the ground it explodes and knocks you back. And I was like, how am I gonna kill this guy that's also standing on a precarious route? And I think that might be it. Although it wasn't really knocking him back, but it almost killed him. Just the damage alone. So I'm gonna go buy more arrows. It is a good bow. Do you have to do two things at once? That sounds hard. You can't possibly mean three things at once. That's impossible. If you... Anything's possible for Spider-Man. Except four things at once is my weakness. My greatest weakness. Killing my girlfriends and doing three things at once. Or four things at once. Also, again, to my 0 viewers, I understand that I don't have the best armor in the game equipped right now. Understand that I don't care, because I like the way it looks. And nobody's opinion but my own matters. Oh yeah, you should turn on the stream just for a second so you can see my cool role-playing outfit. I don't think I've ever described a role-playing outfit as cool. You don't have to, but that would be nice. Oh, I can buy refined gems? With only 3 of them, but that's still helpful. Sorry, I'm in a shop menu right now because I want to buy some arrows. Or I could be stupid and buy the cool helmet that those guys use. It's not that cool. Oh, I like that gauntlet. Is this heavy? Oh, it's super heavy. Where are these arrows? Oh, they're super expensive. They do a lot of damage. I'm gonna just use the Dragon Slayer great arrows. Oh, can you see me? It's a little pixelated. You can't see me now because I'm hiding. Thank you. I love this helm. Wait, like I'll show you what the normal Black Knight helm looks really small and stupid. I hide for a while. And this is my ice sword that I've been using a lot. And then my other, like I've been using this, and this, and to a lesser degree. Oh, like my next thing I'm upgrading is, where is it? This. Say something, let me count how many seconds are off. Wow. Well, I mean, these are just like, I'm just showing you my other weapons now. But like, you don't have to watch it anymore if you don't want to. Yeah, they're fun to use. They're just crazy heavy. So like, I can only equip like one of them. And they're not the most helpful thing for where I am right now. Alright, they are, but I don't have them leveled up enough. Oh, I do have the greatsword. I have to choose between the like a greatsword or the tower shield, and for where I was, the added stability of the tower shield was more helpful. But I think for where I'm going right now, it won't really make too much of a difference. No, I'm just gonna keep this one because that boss, incoming boss, is gonna require it. You don't have to watch it anymore. I just wanted to show you the armor. Thank you. Black Knight sword. Oh, don't say that. Never blame your Wi-Fi. Yeah, my RP, like my roleplay background is that I was like the captain of the Black Knights, and then I decided that I didn't much care for the rules and wanted to turn against the kingdom, and so now I'm going to, well, I already have beaten the game technically, so I succeeded in my mission of killing all the other Black Knights, and then just kind of along the way bringing ruin to everything, because I chose to put out the last fire instead of ignite it. And so giant thug. I thought you said dog and I was thinking of Clifford, but I figured you must have meant thug. This is Clifford. He is my dog who's this is E. His name is Humphrey Bogart. It's definitely not an actor, I think. I think that's the name of an actor. Don't quote me on it, but I think Humphrey Bogart is an actor. Fuck you. Oh. Oh, I lived. He's gonna drop down and kill me, though. This dude just punched me off the branch, but I landed landed on another branch. Oh no! I'm like patting myself on the back for surviving, and then I got shot in the head by an arrow and launched off the branch, and my dude went, "Ah!" Areola attacks? You can attack with your areolas? That's you've got like the permanent goosebumps on your areolas and they all shoot out webs. It's pretty lit. Spider-Man's like, Mary Jane, I have this new attachment. Inspired by a video of a woman lactating, I made nipple web shooters. So like, you don't still have the stream up, but if you did, you could see the camera glitch I'm talking about to a lesser degree, because there's these guys that are constantly praying on a hill, and every time you look away and then look back, they like, it looks like they're jumping. Here, I'll just send you a Snapchat of it to make it easier for you. Did you see the Snapchat I sent you before of me making Abdul angry? That doesn't show up very well in the Snapchat video. Doesn't show up very well in the Snapchat. Just zoom way in and see if that makes it better. I wasn't videotaping. I just remember that during that round there was a point where Keith was like, wow, Max, we're really doing well. Like patting himself on the back, and I was like, yeah, Keith. Like, one of us was doing exceedingly well. Wait. Oh, damn it, I sent the video to myself. I didn't even know you could do that. God, I had the fucking best video of it in the whole world, and I sent it to myself. Sent it to myself. Where are you on this list? Why not? I even remember looking in the parentheses and seeing me and thinking, like, that's weird that it would say that after his name. I think it's because M for moron. Yeah. Hey, Homer. Hey, Homer. My name's Rachel. I think I took too many opioids. Not opium. It's opium. There's a difference. You don't remember the episode of The Simpsons where Barney starts smoking opium? It was a good one. I got the same thing happened to me as last time when the dude kicked me off the branch, but I didn't land at another branch this time, and any saltiness I would have felt was cleansed by the sound of him, which means that you killed an enemy. And I turned the camera around, and he's right next to me, like reaching up, like as he dies. So vengeance was sweet and moist, just like I like my women. like my... Now, Happy, you know this, but my 0 viewers don't. I like my women like I like my coffee. Wet. Nice and moist and wet. And I usually have enough milk in my coffee that it's really sweet. Or that's sugar. I don't drink a lot of... I don't really drink a lot of coffee. I like my women like... I like my women like I like my coffee. I don't really drink coffee. I prefer a nice rum and coke in the morning. On New Year's Eve, I had like a panic attack because I had like a family party celebration. Okay, survived that encounter. We had like a party with our family friends, and we were at their house, and he was like, "What do you want to drink?" And I never drink anyway, so like I know very few drinks. Like I've heard of them, but I don't know what's in them. And he was like, "I'm making whiskey sours for people," and I'm like, "I don't really like whiskey. I have no idea what makes it a whiskey sour." And I'm like, "You wouldn't happen to like this might be a little advanced for you, but would you happen to have Coca-Cola and rum?" I'm gonna make a drink called a rum and coke, and he was like, "Oh, I don't have cola." And I like genuinely started to have a panic attack where I was like, like I had to ask my dad, like a fool, what was in a rum and like what a whiskey sour was. I don't even really remember. It was like whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Like it was... Can you get knocked off this ledge? These arrows do so much damage to this guy. It had like a cherry, not like a super sweet cherry, but like a less sweet cherry, but still a marginally sweet cherry. There was an orange slice in it. I assume there was some sort of whiskey in it. There was something else in it. There's ice. I think my dad said that they usually will put like egg white in it or something to make it creamy. Not creamy, but like white. And I don't really get why you would do that. Yeah, that was kind of what made me not want it for a while. And then I think there was like a simple syrup in it. I don't really know. Rum chata? Is that like a rum and cheddar cheese? What? That sounds awesome. I don't really... Oh, if you're mixing it with something, that's fine. I was gonna say, I don't really like... Yeah, I can't stand any hard liquor on its own. Alone rum. Oh yeah, I'll never even pretend to be a heavy drinker. When I was in like high school I was. But yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Oh, there's it's better to wait than to do something stupid, you know? Oh yeah, I mean like my first time was with tequila, and that's not something I would recommend. Okay, in my attempts to snipe the other bow and arrow guy, I accidentally knocked him down to my level. And it just means that he has a much clearer shot at me. Can you fuck off, please? I might have the angle on him here. But yeah, like I mean, I wouldn't drink all the time in high school. I just mean that, like, when I was in high school, if I was hanging out with my friends, I wouldn't be opposed to drinking. And, like, I would go to, like, didn't go to a ton of them, but when I went to parties, I would drink. And, like, when I was 17, I think, I went to Germany on a school trip, and, yeah, where we just got drunk, like, every single night. And I drank so much on that trip that I just had no real desire to drink too much after that. She was your boyfriend then. Just like, to all my 0 viewers, that was a joke. Nice. When I say, when I go, nice, that means that I'm really focused on what I'm doing, but I'm listening, you know? It's like, I hear what you're saying, but I don't have a response to make. Yeah, I can't, I could either focus on listening to you or focus on thinking of something else to say. Taskmaster? Vaguely. Like, I've heard the the name rings a bell, but I can't put a face to the name. Is he related to Mask Taster? I hate that guy. Oh, fuck this crab. I remember this crab. There's 2 crabs? Oh my god. What a screen. What an ending screen. Just what an ending screen. I wish that you just constantly had the stream on, like, your phone or something, because with the 20-second delay I can, like, give you the heads up to look at something. I can give you the heads up to look at something stupid as it happens. But there's these things called giant, I don't know what they're called, but in my mind they're giant crabs. They are giant crabs, but I don't know what their actual in-game name is. For all I know, they could be called, like, the skittery boys. And they usually you only have to fight like 1 at a time, but 2 of them came up to me and they, like, cornered me, and so, like, my entire screen was just taken up by crab legs going up and down really fast as I died, as they, like, pummeled me into the ground with their claw, like, karate chop, karate chop, karate chop. I'm gonna pull out. He's a bitch. Can you, I'm really sorry, but can you say that again? I was, like, too distracted by something to register what you said. I can't learn that move. Wow, what a bitch. Oh, that's what happens. I couldn't figure out where the second crab came from. It emerged from the ground. But that's, I need pictures of Spider-Man. I need 2 pictures of Spider-Man instead of 1 now. Where is she? Sorry, that was... I was in a different universe there for a second. I thought I was Batman? Where's Rachel? Where is she? Oh, crystal gem. I haven't had one. Oh, I don't... That would have been helpful if I was still an intelligence build. Now, to all my 0 viewers, you may not know this by looking at my character who's wearing medium heavy armor with a giant hammer, but I was once an intelligence dexterity build, but it was not working well for me. You watched that. You saw how useless that was. My magic did nothing. It was basically like have ineffective magic, die in 2 hits to everything, and do very little damage with your sword. This is so much more fun. Yeah. Well, like, when it's like a steeper thing, or they're actually moving, they'll be like way higher up. Like the wolves will fall from like 20 feet in the air and just die from fall damage sometimes. It's so silly looking, because the wolves are really like, they're the most ragdoll-esque enemy when they're alive. So like as they're dying, it's just like, it could not be sillier. Yeah, and to all my 0 viewers, if you're having trouble with crabs, use any great hammer, and they will fall before you. Like, it is so easy to kill the crabs with a great hammer. The problem is that a lot of the people who watch Dark Souls streams like to play Dark Souls and are better at it. I just assume they're better at it than I am. It might not be as true now. I'm good at playing Dark Souls the way I play it, you know? Like, I never gonna even pretend to be reasonably decent at PvP, because I never do it. But, like, against enemies, I can... In PvE, PvP is player versus player to my 0 viewers. PvE is, like, player versus enemy. For the longest time, I thought it was players versus everyone, but that was stupid. Oh, not frostbite. I'm good at that. On my first playthrough, there were very few bosses that I didn't beat on my first or second try. This playthrough taught me that using great hammers is easy mode, though. Just because I do, like, say something, I'm giving up on you. Fun fact, the woman that I just killed who's screaming and crying is Pontiff Sullivan's mother. She's a tree. she gives you the snap freeze spell, which, from what I've heard, even if I was still a dexterity intelligence build, would not be the most helpful spell in the world to have, because it, like, oh, I didn't even see that ladder there. There would be, please don't burp on my stream. Have some respect for the audience. It isn't? Oh, well, to all my 0 viewers, I am not crazy. I'm just a little not there. I know right now you don't care. No, there's this douchebag that I talk to, whose name is Mr. Crappy Plays. No, it's Mr. Happy Plays. That was mean. I'm sorry. And he's a mean guy. No, he's a nice guy. I didn't mean that either. But for real talk, his voice isn't being shared, and I just learned that now. So I just thought that it might make the conversation like me, like stuttering my way through things instead of to no one. Be like, oh, there is somebody trying to listen to this. Like I'm lucid right now because I've been climbing really tall ladders. I think you go to party. It might also be in the party though, like for party settings. Yeah, it's in the party settings. Are you watching me right now? Oh, that I think I actually have a viewer right now. Viewer, you came just in time. Oh, a Titanite slap. That's neat.
There we go. Now your viewers should be able to hear us.
You came just in time for the last several minutes. I've been talking to myself apparently because my compatriot, my compadre was
Don't worry, he stutters a lot.
Not letting himself be heard. That wasn't even from a hard enemy or anything. I was trying to remember if I wanted to go to the shrine bonfire or not, and that was enough for me to have to stop talking.
I need to watch the broadcast for a second to see if I can hear myself. See if it works.
To my one viewer, maybe two, if Happy's watching now, this stream is a lot of me struggling to get words out while I'm getting attacked by things.
I can definitely hear myself. Alright, I'm not watching anymore. I exited out.
Oh, sweet dude. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, I subscribed though, you know?
But did you leave a like and comment? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not that much of a sellout.
My friend asked me to comment on his video, and I don't even remember what I said, but it was something like, "You Jimmy Neutron looking ass." I have to
Jimmy
go look.
Neutron looking ass buck teeth mother fluffer.
That's kind of what it was. I have to look at it now.
Oh man, I lost my mission. Oh wait, there it is. I was swinging away, forgetting I was in a mission. I was actually doing something. That's funny. I
have a viewer. I should be looking at the game. Sorry to my one viewer.
Yeah, you have a viewer.
I was looking at
Make sure he's entertained.
Are you not entertained? I can entertain you. Oh, I do need Twinkling Titanite. Happy, what are your thoughts on Twinkling Titanite?
On Titanite?
Twinkling Titanite.
Oh, Twinkling Titanite. Yes. Useful, but
hard to come by.
I don't know. A little hard to come by, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's not that hard to come by anymore. I just have to pay a boatload of money for it.
No, don't do that shit. Like,
I have to. It's not like I'm choosing to. Well, I mean, I don't have to unless I just don't want to upgrade my cool weapons. Oh, this is the one I wanted to do. I've heard that this, a good, to my one viewer, a pro tip about this game is if you're looking up a weapon and you like if you're on a website and all the comments are like, this is the most annoying thing, it needs to be nerfed, it's OP is HE double hockey sticks. I don't like to fucking swear. That's the weapon that you want to use, because if everybody hates it, it means it's really good. And the Dark Souls community is a lot of things, but it's not very open to weapons being good. They like to challenge themselves. And meanwhile, I think that they're all pretty challenged as is, myself included.
Well, all games are different to everybody, so I mean, like, I can't even. I got into Dark Souls 3. I played like the first 2 bosses or whatever, and then I stopped. I couldn't I couldn't handle it. I rage quit too much.
I love this game enough that if you wanted to actually get back into it, I'd be willing to start a new game and do it like semi co-op.
Run it with me.
It's not like Bloodborne, which is really easy to do co-op because you have unlimited uses of the co-op item. It's you
have to get certain items.
It definitely rewards you for being good at co-op because between bosses you can only get like 4 embers, and you have to use an ember to excuse me, have access to those. The other thing was that like what's his face, Ray and I tried to do it, and he got invaded by a dude that was my soul level, not his, and
wow.
So he just got like, I'm bad at PvP, so I don't know what I'm doing in it, and he's bad at the game in general, and this dude just made us look so stupid. But
wow. Yeah, I haven't talked to Ray in a while, man.
I haven't either. I miss him. I miss him.
I miss that guy. I miss playing Monster Hunter with you guys.
I had to delete the data for that game, but like I still have my save file, so like if we decide to go back to it, I can, you know?
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I haven't played in a while either, you know, because I don't have PSN anymore, and it's just like...
PS Plus.
You know? Yeah, PS...
I think you meant to say.
PlayStation Network, PS Plus, it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, because we wouldn't be able to talk at a party if you didn't have a PlayStation Network. Buffoon!
Oh, fair enough.
Sorry,
I have
came across as
disgraced the PlayStation Network name.
Don't ever do that again.
Forgive me. Forgive me, oh wise one.
Ever do that shit again. I'll kiss you right on the lips if you do.
Oh God, no. No, I don't want that to happen.
Well, then don't do it again. What a threat.
What the fuck?
If you're like getting...
Yeah, for real, it's an actual threat too. Like,
I wish that, like, I was about to say I wish I got bullied in school. I don't wish I got bullied, but if I did get bullied because I was bigger than everybody else and stronger and cooler and more handsome and more popular, but like, if none of that, well, some of those things are true. If I did get bullied, I bet you anything if I like grabbed him by the scruff of his shirt, like, you know, right in front of his neck, and like pulled him up close and put my finger right in his face, and I was like, now you listen to me. If you so much as look at me again, I'm gonna kiss you right on the lips, you damn sexy bastard. I bet he would never do it again.
I bet you he wouldn't get close to you again, but he would do it.
Therefore, solving.
I was bullied. I was bullied a lot growing up in school, and like.
Well, you seem like a pussy. No offense. I'm just kidding.
Whatever. I mean, oh fuck, I gotta start over. Oh frick. Sorry, stream.
No, I don't care. Don't fucking apologize for swearing on my stream, dude.
What? Oh shit.
What
was I saying? Oh yeah, I got bullied a lot, but like, if you do that, they'll bully you about different shit. Bullies don't give up that easily.
Yeah, I always hear people who get bullied say that you have to like challenge them, and then that'll make it stop. And I was like, that'll make like fake bullies stop, but it won't make a truly like
horrible person stop. Yeah,
not even like I don't think that a lot of bullies are horrible people. I think a lot of them, well, I mean, like their actions.
I think a lot of them are just misunderstood kids who just like are angry.
And their actions make them a horrible person, but the reasoning behind the actions isn't that they're a horrible person. You know, it's a real.
Right. Yeah. It's not because they want to be doing this. Like I mean, some kids are just dickheads in general. You know, like not everybody's a good person. But yeah, I mean, you do actually have to. You either have to fight them or leave, and that's what they want, man. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts
Well, I
about
don't
it.
think
Like,
they really want you to fight them. I think that they just want to have power over anything.
yeah, they feel like they have that power until you fight them, and they realize like
Power.
I'm not as strong as I think I am.
Oh yeah, well, like if anybody actually, like the few times that my friends got bullied, like I would, like one of them tried to punch my friend, and he actually, like in my most heroic, chivalrous moment of my life, my friend, he was about to, this is in 3rd grade, my friend was about to get punched in the face, and I like pushed him out of the way, but tripped while I was doing it, and ended up getting punched in the face. And I just remember, like, I stood up, and I was like a good 4 inches taller than the dude, and I like I've always been like, just in terms of like muscle development, like in that top percentile, you know, like I always,
Yeah, nah, same. I'm there with you.
like an early muscly man, and I just like picked him up and threw him, and he never picked, like nobody ever messed with my friends again, at least, you know, until like middle
Fuck
school.
those guys, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, look, if you're gonna bully them, just fucking bully me instead, because I don't really, I can take it. I mean,
I don't deal with that shit.
I was in 3rd grade, so it was more like, hey, listen, you
piece of garbage,
swaddling douche,
piece of poopy head.
I was a, because my dad is a very funny person, I was very ahead of the time on not being into potty humor, because very early on, I remember being like, you smell like poop, and he like looked at me and he had such a I think that you can try to be a little bit more clever than that. And I was like, okay.
See, I wasn't really like that. I'm not much of a clever person. I wasn't like that. My girlfriend, however, she's clever as fuck. She'll roast your ass in 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just grew up in a sarcastic household. Like my sister had like a deeply suppressed, you know, feelings of inadequacy that she is very recently discovered that she had, and so, you know, she would always like try to make me feel inadequate and insult me and stuff. And so, like, you know, if you deal with that shit enough, you either break down and can't take it, or you learn to be better than them at it, and you have to, you know, learn to defend yourself and think quickly and respond. And you know, like if somebody verbally abuses you and you respond by like punching them, you're always gonna lose. Which is why you know, just like I got good at coming up with insults for people, and then I realized that I was just kind of good at quick thinking, and no, I don't apply that towards anything because I'm a failure. That's why I'm good at I think that video games helps too, especially Dark Souls, because you have to think so fast. Like in the moment, you're like, okay, I could shield this, but that would take this much stamina, and then I could take this many more attacks. If I roll, what's the likelihood I get hit by an attack? Like, when's my moment to heal gonna come? Yada yada, all those sorts of things. Alright, let me see the video of my friend that I commented on. Sorry to my one viewer, I've been looking for this video that I commented on. I think it's this one. Did my comment get deleted? Is there a way for me to check my comments? I have messages or comments. What up, ho? Aw.
What up, ho?
How did you know what I do for a living? No, I'm not much. What's up with you, commenter? I'm gonna. Oh, there's somebody. I've never seen a summon sign here in all the other time I played this part. But, like, this upcoming boss sucks. I hate it so much. Oh, unable to summon. That's disappointing. If the one comment or viewer wants to help me in this, I would be receptive to it, because I fucking hate this fight. I don't remember what's good against it. I think it's weak to bleed, but that's not super convenient. I think that my comment, it does the thing where YouTube is like one comment and then it doesn't show the comment, so I can't see it. But it was something like, "You motherfucking Jimmy Neutron looking ass, short, big headed, dumpy fool."
What?
Like, dumpy buffoon. It was so. I just know I had Jimmy Neutron looking ass in it somewhere, and that made it great for me. Oh, this guy is watching me. I don't know him personally, but he seems like somebody who's gargled a taint once or twice, if you know what I mean.
Who? The guy watching you right now?
Yeah, I've never talked to him before, but he sounds like the kind of guy who's good at sucking and fucking, and likes
What the fuck, dude?
likes to see how many male genitalia he can fit in his mouth.
What? Does he sound like an asshole? Like, I'm confused here.
Oh, he is. Happy I have
Oh,
two.
he is an asshole.
I lied to you just then. I do know him.
Oh, okay.
It's my friend Nate. Reactless.
Oh, okay.
Hold the phone. I have to check his most recent comment. Nate, I know this is really boring right now. I'm just looking up what this. Your sister's here? Well, isn't your sister older than you? Wait, is that because of language, or is it because like there's a running joke that whenever Nate is meeting somebody in one of our PlayStation parties, I awkwardly come out of the closet for him as a bisexual, and it'd be really funny if I just did that for his sister, like she didn't know. It was like, if that is the case, Nate, then this is all just a joke, and you aren't actually bisexual. It's not a joke. He's really gay.
Come here, bitch! Come here, bitch!
Is Abdul over? I just see the number of comments go from like 5 to 10. Like, no, no. I can, but I'm using my phone to look up what this boss is weak to. I'll do it in a second.
Where's the last guy?
That's funny. It's weak to blood, and this fight is so hard that all the number 2 search results is bleed. Bleed damage. Bleed, fire, lightning, critical strike.
Over there. He's probably stuck in a wall, of
critical
course.
Strike is how I killed that wolf before.
Where is he? Is he in a wall? He's in a wall. He's gotta be.
Oh,
yeah, there he is.
I could get the champion's bones if I beat him. I'm just happy. Did I tell you about, like, I remember one scene from an anime. I don't remember what it is or anything about it. I just remember the bad guy goes, "I'm gonna eat his bones and take his powers."
Wow. Okay, let me show you something. There's a glitch in this game that really gets on my nerves. There's people, sometimes they glitch in walls and they don't come out, so you can't beat the mission you're doing. Like, you have to beat all the enemies to beat the mission, but if you can't get to all of them, you can't beat the mission.
Oh, that sucks. Wait, they're like stuck in the walls, you said?
Yeah, I'll show you.
There was a gargoyle that I was fighting, and it like
I didn't think it would work. I just started punching and it worked.
Congratulations. I'm gonna try this refined black blade, which is what I call my African American friends. Dick. And then if that doesn't work, I'll have this as a backup, I guess. No, can I use this?
Oh yeah, I'm awesome. I just beat a whole base and I killed the last guy through a wall. But I sent you a screenshot of him through the wall. If you saw that.
I did see that. Yeah, that's why I said that guy's actually Banksy, because it looked like he was made out of graffiti. Oh god, the crab.
Yeah.
Nate, were you watching when I got killed by the crabs? Because that was really funny looking. That's my whole screen skittering with crabs. Why don't you, Nate? Why don't you just fucking talk to me on Snapchat instead of making
Or
me...
join the PlayStation Plus party, my guy.
It's not a PlayStation Plus party, or you wouldn't be able to come because you don't have PlayStation Plus.
Oh. Listen.
Oh yeah, he's
I'm
watching it on his.
nice.
He's got it on his laptop.
Oh.
Bopey. I bet Nate really connected to our bullying talk because he bullied so many kids. You know, Nate actually, he's such a aggressive bullier that he got banned from using the chat for a day in Rocket League because he told so many people to kill themselves. And like one of them, it was a pretty famous news story because one of them actually did, and that kid was Kim Jong-un. And so like they were like, we've decided to respond to these allegations by banning you for 1 day from using the chat. Alright, I have this stream up. Oh, so you're just dumb. Alright. Oh. I'm such an idiot. I just saw a message come up on my screen and I like looked at my phone like, oh, did he respond? And I was like, oh, it's the one I just sent.
Wow. What a doofus.
What a stromboli eating, bagpipe wielding dingling.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jimmy Neutron looking.
That not makes sense. Jimmy Neutron looking ass bitch.
Yo, big head ass mother freaking no tiny hands, Trump hands looking.
Call me Tiny Hands Jackson because I have really small hands. That's the only reason.
It's hard to jerk off, I bet.
Why don't I have any good fucking fire weapons? I should go make a fire weapon. I don't want to make a fire weapon. What is bleed and fire and critical attacks as opposed to the enemies that aren't weak to critical attacks? What a stupid thing to say somebody's weak to. It's like, I'm weak to getting shot in the head in Call of Duty. I was like, oh yeah, does that make you special? Fuck off. Just really making me peeved. I'm gonna try this Lorian's greatsword. If my black blade doesn't work. What's the point of this vine? I'm gonna run up this vine and die. Run. Oh. Nope. I'm just gonna run away from this situation. Unless this dude pulls out his bow. Please light, please light. Yes! Oh, that guy was just out of range of my death. My death was foretold. I'm pretty sure there's an illusory wall here. But I'm probably wrong about that. Oh, I still haven't beaten... Oh, I can't beat him anymore. There's this dude named Livid Pyromancer Donald, who is an NPC invader, but I think when I beat the main boss of the DLC, I lost the ability to fight him. An item over here? Alright, if this guy gives me trouble, I'm in for a bad time. Oh, the wolf is so silly when it dies.
Oh, you know what else is funny when they die?
What?
Chickens.
That what wasn't in response to you talking about the death of chickens. I thought you were gonna, like, speaking of silly bird deaths. I like that video, or the gif of the pigeons that, like, are in the Grand Refinery thing. What the this guy's got this stupid move where I'm not even vulnerable and he can just run up and stab me in the stomach. Oh, fuck the wolf.
Wow.
I needed to kill him before the wolf got here. You have magic now? Can you be dead now, please? Thank you. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! This fucking wolf is like a torpedo. It's really weak, though.
Shit.
I don't even remember hitting it, but it's down to like 2/3 of its health left. Okay, stop! Stop! This is the silliest fight.
So proud of you.
I wish you could see what it's doing to me right now. It's just like... What the... Oh my god, this is the stupidest... Here, puppy. Oh no. Now it's less silly. That did so much damage! Oh, I don't have my healing thing equipped. This is one of those fights where the camera really kind of screws you.
Whoop, whoop. Why don't you just stay right there?
Oh, how did I survive that?
just need to
Yes.
throw one more object.
Wait, were you watching me?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Were you watching that?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, because you were like describing everything perfectly like 10 seconds after it was happening. I
Oh,
cannot
man.
believe I beat that, by the way. That is such a hard fight. Like, you fight this dude who has a weapon set designed to be annoying for real people because it, like, it's got a shield built into it, so it's really easy to parry you. But, and then, like, halfway through, this giant-ass wolf comes in that can, like, cloak itself in snow and rocket across the field, like, 6 times in a row, and it does a huge chunk of your health. And he's got, like, frost breath. Excuse me. And that, not even to mention the fact that he's, like, floppy because he's a wolf, so it's hard to not close your eyes laughing. And then there's also little wolves that spawn in, and after you, like, I laughed so hard at one point because I, like, walked past a dead one and its arm, like, lifted up into the air because it was dead, and it looked really silly.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it needs watching still. I hope he was watching that, because that was, like, one of my more impressive Dark Souls moments. Using a weapon I'm not used to using against a boss I hate fighting.
Fuck, that was hard. I did it though. I beat him.
Well, that's what she said. What did I get? Oh, I got the champion's bones. Oh yeah. Oh, undead match is like PvP, I think. That's interesting. I don't want to say that's... Don't play music. I've gotten a stream that was muted because it had music playing.
Is that...
Please. If it's like...
If music...
If it's playing for like too long, I think it'll like...
It'll...
It's like Shazam, you know, where it like listens for
Right.
music, and then if it recognizes the song, it's like, that is a violation of stuff.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I wasn't mad. I could never be mad at you. Anger,
Oh, so sweet.
anger could never overtake the disappointment I feel in you
Oh,
on a near
Well then.
constant basis.
excellent. It's my
Now,
goal.
here's the real question: is do I start the DLC, or do I use this momentum to try to fight the douchebag Nameless King?
Ooh, Nameless King. I've watched that one on YouTube a couple times.
Did
Like,
you?
that's a very interesting fight.
Did I show you the fight of me finally beating him last on my first playthrough? He was the one that took me the most tries on my first playthrough. He took me like 4 tries. That's how like overpowered my first playthrough character was. I was like,
Nice.
to anybody who happens to watch this that knows anything about Dark Souls, I had like 40 vitality, 30 endurance, 50 strength, and like 30 dexterity, which just meant that I could go in with like full Katarina armor, or not Katarina, whatever the heavy armor that's good against lightning is. I can't remember what it is. It might be Katarina armor, I think it is. I had the Dragon Slayer's axe and the dual great swords, like the Ringed Knight dual great swords, dual ultra great swords, really. And I just did so much damage to him with those.
Nice.
And like I have 2 saved replays, and on one of them I get him down to 1 hit left, and then like as I'm in the middle of being about to hit him, he just like does this quick jab to me and kills me. And then on the second one, it's like the exact same situation, but I redeem myself.
Nice. So proud of you.
Oh, this is a special straight sword.
Oh, I do have that one. Okay, all right. This is still my first. I'm still on the first playthrough of this gameplay. I haven't started a new game plus just yet. I'm trying to unlock as much as I can before I do that. I've still got like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
8. Like 8 more suits to get.
I am mucho proud of myself right now.
8 more suits, and then 2 more suit mods, so I'm close for those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I love that like my 2 options right now are the most frustrating boss or the most frustrating level of any game ever. It's like
Nice.
the first area of the second map of the Ring City DLC. The Ring City itself is like this gigantic area that you have to run through, and you see this giant guy in the distance, and he like goes like, "Roar," and then like I'm not even hyperboleing this, like 200 phantom archers show up, and each one shoots like 5 arrows at you, and it only takes like 5 arrows to kill you. And it's designed that you go like platform. Like it took me so long to figure. It's one of those things like the first area where once you actually know how to do it, it's not that bad. But I did not know how to do it my first time through, so it took me a really long time. Very embarrassing. Very, very, very silly of me. I should make a weapon into a fire weapon for this, because I think he's weak to fire. He is weak to fire. Oh, and dark. I don't have any. I remember, I think I saw a thing that was like, this is actually one of the easiest fights in the game for an intelligence build. And I was like, aw. Maybe I should have waited to change my build. I wouldn't have been able to make it to him, though. So the bird is weak to lightning and frostbite, and he's weak to fire and dark. He is weak to... He has a weakness to fire and dark. And darkness that resides in his heart.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna get something to eat and watch something while I eat, and then I'll join the party back.
Okay.
I shall return, sir.
I'll see you when you do. Look at that. Find Exile Greatsword. What's the weapon that's good with... When did I get this? Better. I haven't upgraded this much. This Thrall Axe decent. I'm only gonna try him like once or twice, so. I always do tell myself that, but I never end up meaning it. just this, because it's fast. I could hit him a couple times and back out. I'm used to the straight swords. Oh, this has bleed too. I don't really like curved swords though. I could make a fire club. I want it to be light enough that I can equip it with like a secondary option. I wonder if like a spear wouldn't be good. This is always the most exciting part of a Dark Souls stream, is watching the person do inventory management. Oh, I have the fucking Lorian's greatsword. I totally forgot I had this. Which does fire. I should just, oh, I could get 140,000 souls to buy 7 Titanite scales easily. Wish. Where is the Knight Shield? Okay, I'm definitely upgrading that. Because it's good against lightning. Here's a pro tip, Nate. The Lothric Knight Shield was like the best shield against lightning damage. Bet you didn't know that, douche. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Oh, I could even try that there as a backup too. Oh, you know what? I am gonna probably change my armor for this though. Yeah, 15. Actually, this one's not terrible against it. How does this look on me? Anything better against lightning? It's not that. Oh man. That's just silly enough. Looking to float my boat. Oh, that's what I can spend my money on. What's the other pieces of this armor? I get the piece of the armor. Yeah. I have to sell something. I didn't realize I had two Black Knight shields. It's a little helpful. This is the saddest music. It's like you're gonna die. This will be your farewell anthem. At least my dude looks super rad to make up for it. Ooh, the Faram gauntlets. These are even better against lightning. Oh, yes. That actually doesn't look as stupid as I thought it would. I mean, it does look like I'm wearing a dress, which isn't the worst thing in the world to look like. God, I love how nimble I am. Yeah. Oh, that'll be helpful. So this just coats my sword in fire. That's awesome. Definitely gonna level up my God damn it, what's it called? I'm gonna level up my shield. That's what it's called. I don't need that many souls though. I'm just gonna do the first 3 levels to get it up to like 50 some. I'm a wizard. That's an interesting idea. He's going to hit launch. Oh, god damn it. I can't use this, can I? Oh, I forgot about that stupid... Look, this dude's still attacking my corpse. First of all, I forgot I was still embered. That was my first mistake. Second of all, I totally forgot about that guy. The guy that I came here to grind for souls. I need a better weapon if I'm meant to fight this guy. Let's see, 800 times 12 would be 8,000, 9,600. I'm almost there. I have to kill this guy like twice. Yeah, that's a little bit easier. Anybody who says that they're good at this game and uses one of these bad boys is not as good at the game as they claim to be. I mean, they're good at the game, it's just easy to be good at the game with it. I might do this for probably a little too long to be a good stream. What a mess. The shield and sword on my back is. Pancaked. Oh, oh my god. My god. Look at this. I'm like stabbing myself in the head with this. Alright? Yes. Don't two-hand your sword. Because, you know what? I guess using your shield wouldn't have been super helpful there anyway. So never mind. That's the problem. Like, that was my problem with this, was that, like, these weapons are so easy to use, but they're terrible against bosses. I mean, they're not terrible against bosses, but, like, the bosses absorb the damage better. So it's a little harder to get like consistent. Like, there's no DPS, it's all like chunk by a chunk. You have... Those are bugs. Ooh. Ooh. Level 5. Let's see 5 then. Ashen 1. That greatsword's probably really good against the dragon, because I think the dragon's also weak to magic. But yeah, or what you eat. That's a saying. Wait a second, at +5, this thing does that much damage? I love this sword so much. This dagger so much. It looks so cool. I cannot afford to use it with the magic restriction. Now this is an interesting one because I bet this would be helpful. Kind of. It's not very good. I may end up having to fall back on that. I hope I don't, because I'd rather not have to go through my armor and stuff to change my carry weight. That's a pretty quick one move set. Oh, I can see why everybody hates that. That seems like it would be really, really, really annoying to go up against. I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind. It's on my list of weapons to consider using for New Game Plus. Ashen one. Eh. 53 is not good. Okay. Oh no, this is interesting because this is such a strong blade. That's so strong. +6 is almost as strong as +8. I don't really like its moveset though. Alright then, let's go give it a shot. Feeling of dread going into this. This fight is so stupid. Here's a thing I just thought of. Because I am a fool. I don't think you can buff this though, which is fine. There's other swords that are almost as good. What about just feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time hitting the dragon thing if I don't. Like with this sword, like it's on the ground so little of the time. It does so much. Well, not damage. Yeah, you personally, you can do such little damage to the feet versus the head. There's a thought. Oh, you know why he's called the Nameless King? It's because of that old joke about the guy with no arms that is the bell ringer of Notre Dame, and he like gets hired by the priest, and then he like to ring the bells, he runs at him and shoulder tackles him, and then like one day the wind blows the bell off to the side and he misses and falls to his death, and the priest comes out and everybody's like, oh, do you know who this guy is? And he's like, I can't think of his name, but his face sure rings a bell. It's like he's nameless. He might have been the king, I don't know. But he is nameless, and he's rang a bell. Okay. Now then. Let's see if anybody wants to help me. Let's see if anybody wants to help me with this. I don't have the weapons that I used to fight him last time, but I don't think they were that helpful. So maybe I don't need those dang old weapons. They're probably... I'm only like soul level 80 or something, right? Oh, I'm level 90. I don't know if there's people fighting at that level. So there's like a soul level 100 area. Should be plus or minus 10 though. You guys are still doing okay. Oh wow, that is so much more helpful with all this lightning resistance. I'm not as big of a fan of that though. am I missing? Okay, it was close. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that damage. Oops. Yeah, you're not so hard. You know what? That bird just saved my life. Whoops. Just heal. Just heal again real quick. Okay, they're gonna keep doing this combo to me, aren't they? Can you, like, stop, please, camera? Get a hit, please. Thank you. This is stupid. I should have just used a smaller weapon. Got the timing on those down though. What about this? Got it. This is why you lock onto him. Gotta keep mistiming that though. Maybe my thing. Roll. Heal. Okay, I just have to do this fight with 4 flasks now. The harder fight. That's fine. I actually think I can do this. I'm pretty confident. Some might say I'm too confident, but like, I think I got this. Swap you out with you. How am I still... How can I... How light is this greatsword? This ultra greatsword? It's really light, that's why I could do that. Do I trust myself to switch over really fast? Maybe I should just try to upgrade you. I could just change the gauntlets and go with this. It's only 0.1 difference. Black Knight Greatsword. Oh, no, it's not like it's bonus stats because it's Black Knight. Which means that it's really good. Okay, I thought that was a person. Got a little spooked there. How stupid does this look? Oh, that looks pretty stupid. Can I do the Katarina leggings? Wow, those are heavy. Those are really heavy. I guess this is like a super light armor. I can probably do the Undead Legion armor though. 7.2 to 8.0, that's not too bad of a difference. That's way better at everything else. It's just better at everything else, Sonny. It's 3.9. 0.0 is not too bad. I think this might actually be exactly what I wore and equipped, minus the shield last time I faced him when I beat him. So you've got that and that. I should probably switch to this. More survivability. gonna help. Oh, we can do this though. Oh, sweet.